Hello fellow artist, and today I'm going to explain you how I did the realistic portraits with no experience. But you need experience in case of drawing. But the main realistic thing is lies in another different hack. So that's I'm going to tell you. To open Spotify and listen to your favorite song. Okay, and the second step is yeah, I got it. But if you want to draw like me, then you have to do like me. No, just kidding. But this is the one which I do. Then the second thing is I just measure things. Yeah, it's the most important thing. The ratio and proportion of the drawing or the portrait or the reference picture is the most important thing. So is we need to take proper measures of it. And I always take the measures of I, and then I kind of use the same length uh, to to get the idea of how much the nose size is, and if it is more than that, then I kind of change my proportions to it. And then the third step is to do minor adjustment in the drawing, um, by taking back a little bit and then adjusting the drawing. And I use photo to um, measure or to I compare the drawing which I do to the reference photo by overlaying the reference photo on top of my drawing, and then I just reduce the opacity of the reference photo, so then I can see what's underneath in it. And if there is any difference in it, then I just rectify it. So it's my kind of thing which I do. I always does this because I don't use this kind of grid method to draw. Now the shading part starts, and yeah, it's pretty simple for me because when I draw, I also do the shading parts when I draw. So it's kind of hack for me, which helps me to get a good grasp of where I need to intensify the value of the color. That means where in which part the black should be very much darker, and where it needs to be lighter. So I kind of do basic shading of it when I draw itself. So it helps me to make the shading part easier. So it's the thing. And if you see, this photo is it's pretty difficult for me, and it's a pretty fun also because in the previous reference photo I always had the reference picture where they had black hair, but in this thing I drew an old man, so obviously has white hair. So I need to um, make that effect that he has some white hair, and also at the same time I need to do some kind of basic shading to pop the mustache out, and also the part. um, so it's pretty difficult for me, so but I just did that. And you know what, the first realistic portrait on the pencil drawing which I had done is Ronaldo, because you might have seen that it's one of the known video of my YouTube channel which has 2000 views, where I use this charcoal pencil or these pencils to do realistic portraits. Before then I haven't used that, but yeah. But you see, even though I haven't done this kind of realistic portraits before, I had uh, given good results of mine. because I follow this kind of principles when I draw. I just draw and I just paint. I'll be always do paintings only, but this time but the shading part helps me a lot in the shading period. So that's really a brainer for for others. And I thought that I thought that realistic drawings are really difficult, but you know what? It's not like that. It's easy. So yeah, that's it.